Hello world! Jeffrey here for Comic Sense, and today you will learn to play Hero Realms, published by White Wizard Games. Hero Realms is a fantasy-themed deck-building game for 2 to 4 players. Each player starts the game with 10 cards containing gold and weapons. As you play, you'll use gold to buy champion and action cards to strengthen your deck, while using the combat to attack your opponent and their champions. When you reduce your opponent's health to 0, you win. There are 80 total cards divided into 4 factions of 20 cards each: Imperial, Guild, Necros, and Wild. These make up the market deck. Shuffle the market deck and place it face down. Then deal the top 5 cards face up in a row next to the market deck to form the market. These cards will be where you will be purchasing cards to make your deck stronger as the game goes on. Furthest from the market deck, place these 16 fire gem cards in a stack face up. Also, leave space beside the market deck for the sacrifice pile, where some cards will end up during the game. Each player starts with a personal deck of a short sword, dagger, ruby, and 7 gold. Shuffle the cards together and place them face down in front of you, leaving room for a discard pile. The player going first draws 3 cards, while the second player draws 5. Both players start with 50 health, which can be tracked by using these cards provided. Players will alternate taking turns, starting with the first player. Each turn has 3 phases that you will complete in order. Anytime during your main phase, you may perform the following in any order and as many times as you are able. Simply place a card face up on the table in front of you. There are 3 types of cards you can have in your deck: action cards, item cards, and champion cards. When an item card is played, or when an action card is played, its primary ability happens immediately. Some cards have an ally ability, which can only be used if another card of the same faction is played on the same turn. Other cards have a sacrifice ability, which can only be used if you place the card in the sacrifice pile after. Both the sacrifice ability and the faction ability can be used at any time as long as you fulfill the requirement. Champions interplay the same as action and item cards and are considered to be prepared. Most have an expend ability, which means you can turn the card sideways to gain its effect. Each champion has a defense representing the amount of damage your opponent must deal in a single turn to return it to your discard pile. Some champions are considered guards, like this one, who appears to be of a religious army. I imagine he's wearing chainmail, since it is holy. As long as a champion with the guard ability is prepared, like this one is, your opponent must attack them before they can attack your health or other champions. If an ability grants health, immediately add that amount to the player's health. Some card abilities will give you gold. This is used to acquire cards from the market or fire gems. A card's cost is in the upper right-hand corner of the card. When you acquire a card, deduct that cost from your total gold available. Place the new card in your discard pile, and if the card you took was from the market, replace it with the top card of the market deck. You may continue to do this so long as you have enough gold to pay the cost of a card. Some card abilities will give you combat. You may use your total combat to attack your opponent and or any of their champions. When attacking your opponent, reduce their health equal to the amount of damage you've dealt them. Any remaining gold in combat not used is lost. All in-play items and actions, as well as cards left in hand, go to your discard pile. Prepare any champions that have been expended. Draw back up to 5 cards, and then your turn is over. If you ever need to draw a card and there are none available, shuffle your discard pile and place it face down to start a new draw deck. That is everything you need to know so you can play an introductory game of Hero Realms. For more details, visit herorealms.com. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll join me next time at the table and learn to play.